No. He's up. He's this way. He's this way.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, he's this way.
Is that?
There he is!
No way.
He's running!
Get the fuck out of here.
He's running!
Why is this all on camera?
We gotta run!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Fear and Podcast. We are live here from Hong Kong, China, on our last day of this marvelous trip.
Yes.
And I am joined by my fellow co-hosts, Will Neff and Hassan Piker.
Yes.
For another great episode, and as you can tell, we are dressed to the nines.
We're dressed Chinese.
We're just, yeah.
We're dressed all Chinese. We're Chinese now. It's official.
Yeah.
We're fully Chinese.
Right.
We're China maxing. We have China maxed.
Yes, we have maxed out on
You
China.
guys just reminded me of that, that one. Have you guys ever seen Major League?
No.
Where he's like doing the ad reads and he's like, today's game brought to you by Coca-Cola. And they're like, Pepsi. And he's like, who gives a shit? You guys are both tapped out.
No, we are tapped in.
I'm tapped in for the pod, but
I'm
I am
tapped in.
definitely tapped out. It's been 13 days of like 15 to 17 hour streaming, I think.
Right.
Because like at least you guys start at like 10 a.m. I'm starting at 4 a.m. every day.
Right.
Which made things
Self-inflicted.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, this is an expensive trip. Okay, I'm sounding like Austin now.
Yeah,
it's an expensive trip. We got there was a lot of news to cover. I have to do that, otherwise people will lose their fucking minds.
Yeah, no,
people do lose their minds even when I do it for 4 hours and then do 4 hours of. I do 4 hours of news coverage and then 4 hours of IRL, and people are just like, why aren't you talking about this or that? I'm like, bro, I'm a human being. Like I'm in China. I want to live life and I want to enjoy things.
Look, it's been a marvelous trip.
Yeah.
I think I came in here with expectations that the United States was the greatest country on earth.
Right.
And I leave with that. But no. In all seriousness, I leave with a little jealousy that we are not better in many areas, but I still do have hope for our future.
Yeah.
And I think China has showed me what we could be in many areas. Obviously, realistically, I think there are some things that I do miss about home.
Like
what?
We will be out of China by the time this airs. You can say whatever you want.
All right, I'll tell you. I miss the ability to go on the internet and freely go to any app that I please without being restricted and censored.
Okay.
Right? I think that's a fair critique.
Fair.
Other than that, I don't know. I don't really know.
Okay, that's like but like,
I also you know what I miss?
This is really good. You know what's really good about this, because it's like an insane trade-off when you think about it, where you're like, I asked Irene.
Yeah.
I think Will was with me after we went and we got our Chinese luggage. I turned around to Irene and I said, Irene, you're around our age. I want to ask you a question that I don't think, I think is going to come across as strange to you. Do you have any issues with affordability? Like the way the way things cost? And she was so confused. Like, it wasn't like a mistranslation. Like, she speaks perfect English. She was just like, no. Why would that be an issue? Like, it was a whole different world for someone who is our age living in China. It's not like she's balling, She's not like a content creator or anything like that. She's not super wealthy or anything. And it was just so outside of her realm of understanding. The notion that she would have any issues with rent or any issues with like purchasing things whatsoever. And I feel like that's the trade-off. It's like, yeah, you can't have the apps, which sucks. I agree. But then also everything is way cheaper and you have a home.
Yeah.
Well, we already have homes. We're in the top 1% of wealth in America.
I know,
so obviously it's not a problem for us, but I'm saying for the average person.
I'm gonna be honest. Both you guys have never experienced the level of Chinese that Marche and I were today. In case you at home don't know, Marche and I went on a 1 hour tour that turned into a 5 hour trip to go get these suits right here.
Okay, first of all, you also had to get your second fitting done for also your custom-made suit that I got for you. So don't act like it wasn't. It wasn't just for the.
In fact, I think that's the reason why you had to go.
Yes, you literally physically had to be there with March so that they could give you a second fitting.
In fact, I think they would have probably delivered him to Hong
Yes.
Kong. Otherwise, but we do appreciate.
Yeah, thank you for
the
getting
fact
the suit.
that you
Thank
did
you for
that.
going.
Thank
you for-
no.
Thank you for.
No, well,
Thank you for spending 5 hours.
no. Well. Oh my God.
You're rubbing your ass on my Zhongshan suit.
Only these two pieces of shit could receive a favor and then be like, no, we did you a favor by making you go on a 5-hour trip on your last day.
You had to go because they had to literally physically. Do
Did
a
I
second
ask
booster.
for a suit?
What, you didn't want a suit?
Now you sound like me. That's what I would
Okay,
say.
if you didn't want a suit, then that's
The
that's
people
fine.
were
That's-
fantastic. I'm glad we went, but let me tell my story now, you cocksuckers. Marsh and I became more Chinese than you'll ever be because we did like a Tijuana style day trip to mainland China. We ate duck neck and kidney and crawdads in the subway. We had tea with a Chinese family that were, oh my God, they are the sweetest, most genuine human
the
beings.
Taylor, right?
The Taylor.
Taylor.
Okay.
They took us into his home, and I'm telling you, that was it. That was the moment where I became Chinese. Irene even said, "You are white Chinese today."
Respect.
Right.
Good.
And that was a big moment for me. And I
Okay.
don't know if you two ever achieve. It's like going Super Saiyan, right? Yeah. You are like the Vegeta mode of it. Like you thought that you achieved white Chinese, but you'll never understand what it means to be white Chinese.
You know what? I'll give it to you because I
Thank you.
don't think I'll ever be
Right.
that. But
Right.
you can have it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Which I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be Chinese.
Well,
Well,
no,
Since you're so Chinese, you already know what is about to start here.
A little grain alcohol.
Little Mo
There's
Tai.
a chance that because we
That's
get
from
fucked
my
up,
mini bar.
I'm just going to cover our bases.
This on.
This might be the Patreon episode because if the Patreon episode slaps because we're already tanked, I'm going to put it as the main episode.
Okay, that is my
Thank you.
This is what I just cracked open. How much does it cost, Christian? You want to look at it in the mini bar? I'm sure it's on the menu over there.
You pulled it out of the mini bar?
Yes, this is already a very I'll pay for
Brothers
it.
and sisters.
I'll pay for it.
We could have Uber Eats that.
It's still like this is. I want to know how much it costs on this mini bar specifically. Worst case, I'll bring mine down for my. This is $115. That's actually it's relatively affordable for how expensive this is at the store.
Yep.
Because these things, they're tiny,
Brothers and sisters.
but they have an unimaginable alcohol content. It's 53%. This is 50 milliliters, and this is the best version of it. I think the Mo Tai. I don't even know if this is the best version of it, but this
Let's get
is
into
Kwai
it.
Chow Mo Tai.
Crack that shit open. Let's get
Firewater,
into it.
Chinese firewater.
Here, crack it open.
Do we have little cups to drink this out of? Like the
You have to be careful because it's very deadly.
What?
We should probably measure it because they told me like just a fraction of it could get you just if I drank that whole thing, it would kill me.
When we were in Beijing at the peace and love ceremony fucking hotel or whatever.
Yeah.
The Peace Hotel.
I don't no that was in Shanghai, but I'm
Oh.
saying the first one. Yeah. no, the where we went to the Beijing duck, the Peking duck.
That was a Hilton hotel.
That was a Hilton hotel, but it was like a special conference room.
Yep.
And when they served this, after 2 shots of this, I was
It wasn't
already,
even a shot. It was like
It wasn't
this
even a
much.
shot. It was like a baby shot.
Just that much.
This is very high alcohol content, 53% volume, but like overall, what?
Caroline Kwan is here.
What?
Oh,
She's picking up her
here for
twink.
the twink.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. She said the suits were lovely.
You like it?
She said it's amazing, and she said, Austin, you particularly look the best.
Yeah.
She did say that.
What, the socks?
Oh, those are
Wow,
the
bamboo
fan
socks.
that gave us
bamboo
those
socks.
socks. Should we just sip on it?
Okay, yeah, we'll
Instead
sip
of
on it a
just,
little bit. Yeah.
Muay Thai.
So
I will be monitoring your sipping though, because I want you to drink this.
yes, I'll
For
drink it.
real.
I'll drink it a little bit.
Okay. I'm
So
starting.
I have something.
Gambay.
Okay.
Gambay.
Bye. I have something to tell you guys that you already know, but I'm going to share for the podcast audience anyway.
Sure.
I got catfished
Yep.
for the first time in history. I got catfished. So if you don't know,
Austin, I watched you. No, keep going. You're faking it. Yeah, you have to down it quick. The more it stays in your mouth, the worse it gets for you. It is very high alcohol content.
my lips are burning.
Yeah, I think it's easier to get at it if we all sip out of this.
Oh, you're downing all of it in there.
Yeah.
Wait, that's all there is in there?
Yeah. Oh. I mean, I did take a ripperoonie, I'll be honest with you.
I'll be honest, Hassan, I'm going to be plastered off of that one little sip.
I'm telling you.
I feel so warm.
I'm telling you. The Patreon is going to become the main one, and the main one's going to become the Patreon.
All right, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
So, I got
Cheers.
catfished.
You're going to drink 3-day-old champagne. Okay.
Smart.
Austin, go on with your story. I
So
apologize.
I got catfished. All right.
Yep.
So as you may know or may not know, for those at home, I used a gay hookup app called Grindr. Okay. And I met somebody on Grindr who I perceived to be very attractive. And their photos did look worked a little bit. You know, I think we all, you know, there maybe a little filter, you know, it's very common to do this. And I was like, okay, I see the photos, but I was like, you know what? I can't picture a version of this person that isn't attractive. Like I think they're very good looking. I don't see anything that I can't perceive as attractive. So I'm like, okay, what do you want to do? And he's like, well, I'm going out to a club. Why don't you meet me out at a club with my friend and we can, you know, see where it goes from there. I'm like, perfect. So and we had made a commitment to like.
Was this for a 3-way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had made a commitment to.
I'm just specifying for the viewers.
Thank you.
We had made a commitment that it was going to go down.
Right.
All right. That was the commitment. It's going to go down.
Contractual or
not contractual,
handshake
verbal
agreement?
agreement,
Got it,
right?
got it.
So I'm like, okay, it's going to go down, and my ADHD is atrocious, and
That's
Marche
okay.
coming in there to pour the. I just got distracted. So, I'm
Finish
just gonna
it.
keep.
There's very little left.
There you go.
Finish it. Down it. Down it.
There you go.
Too much.
That's not too much.
What's on? What's on? That's too
Nice.
much.
No, it was very little.
Yummy.
So anyway, what's on? I'm gonna puke. So anyway, verbal agreement to meet up.
Right.
So time approaches. I go pick up supplies from the local store, and I'm like,
Right.
okay, it's gonna go down. So I meet him out at a gay bar.
Right.
And I walk up, and I see him from a distance, and I immediately go from 500 feet away. I can look, and I see him, and I go, oh, fuck. This person does not look like I thought he did.
Was
Look.
it? Can you you need to describe this in great detail because
I didn't even recognize him.
Ooh. Ooh,
To a
that's
point
not
where,
good.
look, was he a bad looking person? No. But he wasn't my type anymore.
Wait. Explain in great detail what you had previously thought he looked like
A
from
model.
the photos.
A model.
Okay, but
Oh.
like skinny.
No, he
facial features.
I think his body probably was. I couldn't tell because he was like he was in a fucking sick ass fit though. His outfit was
Oh,
insane.
shit.
So what was it?
I don't even want to say he was chopped because he may see it. You never know. Fear and is huge
I
here.
asked you if he knew who you were, and you said he had no idea.
I don't think he knew who I was.
Right.
But he didn't tell me that. But people don't necessarily do that. Anyway, y'all, this alcohol is fucking me up.
Good. That's why we made you drink it.
Muay Thai.
Anyways, so
Baicho.
his face was just not what I thought it was. It was tuned. He was wearing a lot of makeup, which is fine.
So
I
what-
support you.
Wait,
You wear makeup.
was he wearing makeup when he met you?
Yes.
Was it the makeup that you didn't like?
His
or-
face just didn't look like it did. He just didn't look like he
Bro,
he
can
did.
you show me what this dude looks like on the app? I need
No,
to
we're
see
no
it.
longer associated with each other.
He blocked him instantly.
You saw it, though.
No.
So
Austin, you didn't take screenshots?
no, what was I gonna do? I was fighting for my life, Hassan.
Austin,
So
I need
approached. Well, let me get
I
into
just
it.
need to know what kind of, because like, look, we're not being weird about this, but like Chinese beauty standards are very different. Like when I first went live on BDBD, they literally had this filter on my face, like their auto filter they have on BDBD
He looked cute.
immediately like makes your face smaller and makes it pointier and your eyes bigger. Like that's the type of shit they're doing out here.
The photos that looked online did not look like they had those features. The photos didn't look like they were.
So
thrown
he
into
looked
a
like it was a reverse filter situation. Photos made him look not like that, and he walked up looking like an anime character. Is that
no,
what you're saying?
his photos looked like they were. I didn't even perceive them to be Photoshop, but they looked good. They were obviously in retrospect, they were highly edited. But then I met him in person, and I was like, oh no. You know?
Yeah, there's
Anyway, I don't want to say this man was ugly. I think a lot of people may perceive him to be attractive.
a lot of people may perceive him to be
No,
attractive.
I don't think he was ugly at all. I think he was a good-looking guy.
Okay,
just
you
not
did
my
not.
type.
You just did not like him. You did not find him attractive.
I did not find him personally attractive, but he's probably something for somebody because this guy was not an ugly
He
person.
was probably something for somebody is the worst way to describe someone while simultaneously trying to make it seem like he is like traditionally or conventionally handsome.
It wasn't going to work. Okay. And I went in there and I was like, hey, nice to meet you. I gave him a hug. And I was like, well, let's go inside. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, I've never been in this situation.
Was he
before.
Chinese?
Yes. Well, no, I don't know. He was
Asian?
It said he was mixed ethnicity is what his profile said.
Okay, so he was Asian, you think?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because
Oh, you didn't even get to that
I
level.
didn't think it was appropriate. What are you? You know what I mean? Who's asking that?
Dog, you're about to be inside of him in like 15 minutes.
So you
in
think
the
that's a
hypothetical
prerequisite
scenario.
to be like?
No, it's
"Excuse
not a
me,
prerequisite.
Before
but
I enter you,
no,
what
it's
is
not
your
It's not a
23andMe?
prerequisite. I'm just saying, all bets are off at that point. He literally strolled downtown, got in a fucking red cab, probably got into almost a car accident on the way over here.
For the record, he was going out anyways. I was not. Him going out had nothing to do with me. All right, I just want to make that clear.
I don't know, man. I
you
heard
know
he had
what?
a family. I already had a family emergency.
I think what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna alleviate you from any stress you're feeling about not being political about this situation. You've stripped it of any of its humor by being so political
I'm
about
trying
it.
so
I'm gonna tell it from my perspective.
No,
And
I
Austin
need
just
to
go,
finish-
I've been trying to needle.
in the comments.
I need to finish my story.
Okay, please do.
I need to finish my story.
Okay, but you're like, I met this nondescript male. I'm not assuming his gender. He told me.
He could have been handsome
Yeah.
to most people.
Yeah. This nondescript male, I will not be giving
Just
you a
not
height.
my type.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't know, like people.
Bro,
I don't know.
just-
I'm not the best looking guy on the planet. You know, maybe people don't think that I'm their type.
I love using SeatGeek.
Me too.
Ah, me too.
I love going to concerts and listening to music. It's
Yes,
my
me
favorite
too.
pastime. And when I do listen to music, famously,
Yes.
I love
All the
using
time.
SeatGeek. Sometimes I just go on SeatGeek and I just look at the music I could be listening
Oh,
to.
true.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
Apartment
fun.
shopping.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm just scrolling through. I'm like,
Yeah, what's your favorite music?
Charlie XCX
Yeah.
and Taylor Swift.
And Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's
And those are not the artists that we named in the Patreon episode.
true.
That is in my Maddie Healy of the 1975.
You got the
Oh,
year
your
right.
third fave.
Yeah, and also Daft Punk.
They are broken up.
Okay.
They are not doing. That's not SeatGeek is good, but,
But so if you
Unfortunately.
love music like Hassan Piker, what are you waiting for? Take out your phone, open the SeatGeek ad, and add the code FEAR10 to your account to make sure you get 10% off your next set of tickets. That's code FEAR10 for 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek.
So, anyways, I go into now that that's out of the way, I go into the bar.
Joe Biden, 5 minute stand-up set that can offend absolutely no one. Do you folks like ice cream?
Vanilla is my favorite,
So-
but other flavors are good too.
So, look, I go in the bar. I meet him. I go in the bar, and he introduces me to his friend.
Right. And you mentioned that the friend put you off almost as much as he did.
More almost,
Okay.
because she was white, which is totally fine.
Oh,
Right.
And
Ooh.
he says to me, I said, hello, nice to meet you. And then he goes, she doesn't speak English. So I immediately go, privyet. And then she looks at me and he's like, no, she only speaks Chinese. And I go, okay, great.
so you met someone in Hong Kong who was white, like we're talking
Like
white,
white.
like Will White.
Will White. Will White only spoke Chinese.
I don't know why we're
So
using
then
me as a yardstick, but that's
then,
fine.
then I go, ni hao. And she just looks at me deadpan and won't even shake my hand. And
Well,
I'm
that's
Oh,
because she probably speaks
She
Canto.
probably speaks Cantonese. Yeah.
but he told me she only spoke Chinese.
Right, you spoke Mandarin to her. You're in a Cantonese region.
Yeah. And people from Hong Kong get real. So I think
Joe Biden, the press tour's
He's
falling
still-
apart.
he's still offending people.
The man whose life mission is never to offend anybody immediately comes in and goes, ni hao. And she's like, this motherfucker just got the wrong Chinese.
No, wait. Wait.
Yeah.
I thought Chinese and Cantonese were two separate things.
No, Mandarin and
Mandarin
Cantonese.
and Cantonese are different
God
versions
damn it.
of Chinese.
No wonder she didn't respond to
I
me.
learned something today. I learned that every region in China actually has its own regional
Yeah.
dialectic.
Yeah.
And Mandarin and Cantonese are just the most affluent that
Oh.
kind of have taken on a
My
bunch of the
God.
other.
Okay, so I fucked up. No wonder she didn't say anything.
Yeah, and there's also
She is-
there's also political drama
she's
surrounding
absolved of
it
all
too.
sin.
Yeah.
There's political drama surrounding it because like Hong Kong wants to
Keep
wants to
Cantonese.
maintain like the Hong Kong identity as a separate thing
Right,
from
and that's
China.
why it's
Yes.
offensive if you speak to a
Yes.
Cantonese speaker in Mandarin.
So
Yeah.
she's sitting there, and then she excuses herself and leaves, and then it's just him and I.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm like, I've gotten this far. I feel a lot of pressure. I feel like maybe I can drink my way through this.
Okay.
So I order a vodka soda,
Right.
and then I keep talking to him, and I'm like, I can't drink my way through this.
Mm.
So immediately I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I need to excuse myself. So I said, excuse me, I am going to go have a cigarette outside.
Austin does not smoke.
I don't smoke.
Well, he carries cigarettes though.
I do. And I immediately got outside and I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, I felt free and I just started running.
Yes.
I just started running. And I was like, I need to get out of here. And I started running. And I was
Like
like,
a
you know what?
horse.
I have free will. I don't have to do anything.
Right.
I don't owe anybody anything.
That's right.
So I started running. And I just kept
I
running.
was running.
And I was running and running and running. And I ran and I ran and I ran.
Yeah.
And finally, I felt free. And I said, God, get me into a car. Get me into a taxi. I need
Yes.
to leave. And that's what happened.
And we're about to do this memento style. You got Austin's chain of events. Now I'm going to give you the opposite side of this. Ready? Boom.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan, two different editor styles. Karis, if you're watching this, I'm ready for the fan edit. All right, here we go. I'm out with the ladies and Marche, and we're getting absolutely fucking rip shit. I'm 10 drinks deep. And Christian turns to me and goes, oh, Austin and I are going to a gay bar tonight. And I go, really? It's 11 o'clock at night. I feel like Austin would be, no, Austin's in the bathtub. And I go, this is unusual. This is unlike my best friend. Once he's in, he's usually in. But then we receive something even more mysterious, a FaceTime call from Austin's show, not in the bathtub, however, walking out of a Chinese convenience store, and the tumblers, they start to click. No, he's not in the bathtub. He's procuring supplies for a three-way.
How did you know?
And I said,
How did you know?
I said to Christian, I said, you guys are going to go have a three-way. And he said, no. And I said, watch this. And I put his phone on the table face up, and then I took your phone and I said, are you meeting a third tonight? we're watching the ellipses. We're watching the ellipses. Yes. And I went, man, do I know my best friend. He's up to no good.
Yes.
So when you guys are going to the gay club, we have each had about 5 lychee martinis. And we are going to walk to a restaurant, a Burger King, and slam some fast food. But Christian's like, oh, would you guys walk me to the gay club? And I was like, yeah, I want to see Austin. I maybe want to see this person they're meeting up with. Let's all walk. So we are walking, and we're walking, and it's about a 15-minute walk. And about 3 minutes from the club, Christian stops dead in his tracks. Oh, my God. You guys, look at this. I go over, and it says, SOS. I've just been catfished. And I go, oh, my God. And at this point, it's a secret because I don't want to reveal anything. But the next message that comes through.
Was it really a secret?
It was a secret.
Because I have additional information on this.
Wait, just listen. Just listen. Okay. Within the next 30 seconds, a second message came through that changed the situation. Oh my God, I need to run. I'm running. When I received the message, oh my God, I need to run. I am running. I immediately thought that Austin's show was in peril. Immediate peril.
He was.
He was.
But also, he was liberated. He was free.
He was liberated. So we start beaming down the street, and editor, please cut this in. We see an Austin show. This is on Caroline Kwan's.
Yeah, I saw the video.
We see an Usain Bolt version of Austin's show.
Usain
Shoulders
Naruto running.
Pinned back, absolutely cranking out of the darkness like the gay Flash.
I was.
No way.
He's running!
Fuck out of here.
He's running!
Why is this all on camera?
We embraced him.
How long did you run?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, the craziest part is before I left the bar, I couldn't find the door. So I was running around in the bar. I started running in the bar, and I was like immediately. I ran into the smoking section. I think I was in the kitchen at one point. I was looking for the door, trying to get out because it was a gay bar and it's Hong Kong. I don't know what the fuck they had it like blocked off or something.
Oh my God.
And I finally got out.
You
I just started
probably
running.
didn't have it blocked off. You just had no idea where the door.
I don't know where the door was. Anyway, regardless. Look, I got out, and look, you know, in hindsight, maybe I should have pulled the gentleman aside and said, hello, it's not going to work.
You know what?
But
if someone catfishes you, I don't think you owe that to them.
I know. I don't even know. But it was definitely the same person. It was just like an unrecognizable, like the photos were significantly edited.
I just don't understand what that means. Like I can't.
Well,
I want to visualize it.
You know, I think it's it's like a romance novel. We have to just picture it in our mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. So anyway, that's my story, and I will be doing more checks in the future. Right. More checks.
How could you check to not get catfish? What
I
would
think you could have them
passport.
Yeah. You could probably have them send you a live photo. You could add them on like a quick video app. You could FaceTime them.
Ooh, I'm so excited for our three-way.
Well,
Please send me a brief video of you holding today's newspaper.
Yeah, while he was running,
What are you supposed to do?
The cogs were turning in his head, thinking like, "How can I avoid this in the future?"
I mean, yeah. I mean, how can I avoid it in the future? And let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Grindr is like high stakes gambling.
Okay.
It's like high stakes gambling because you're sitting there. You obviously want to get laid. There, you have a myriad of options, and you're trying to go from one option to the next. And you know these people are doing the exact same thing that you are, and you don't want to commit because what if something better comes along, right? And so what?
That's what you're thinking?
No. I think everybody is thinking this.
Okay.
Everybody is thinking this. Because you don't want to make a commitment because you're like, well, what if something else is more my thing and that's something that I'd like to do? And so you're dealing with all of this. But at a certain point...
Have you ever heard of
it's
the
11
adage, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the butt?
What? What does that mean?
I think you might have modified that a little bit.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush?
What does that mean?
What you possess is always worth more than what you could possess.
So basically you should take what you have in your hand.
Yes.
Always.
And last night I had something in my hand.
There you go.
And
you had another hookup planned, and then you switched it for this guy?
the other one was planned.
Wait, you had another hookup plan?
But
What?
There's a story here.
M. Night Shyamalan.
That's crazy.
But I was a little wishy-washy on the commitment to that one, but he also ghosted us.
Oh.
And he didn't respond within a good amount of time, so I made a commitment to the other one.
So can I tell you something? I have an update on this. Okay. So you know how you said, oh, it was private? Like this was a private moment for Austin?
Right.
It was not a fucking private moment for Austin. Because I woke up to people pinging me in my Discord.
No, it was on stream.
That was on stream.
Yeah,
it wasn't private
but
because they caught me running on stream.
No, but before, did you
typed
tell?
it in the chat after they all knew.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I thought you told Will, like, I'm being catfished or whatever.
Yeah.
And then and I couldn't tell if you.
No. Christian, okay,
Or Christian,
let me give
sorry.
you the order of events. Christian pulls the phone up towards his chest and goes, come look at this. So I knew it was a message that I had to read off stream. And as I am reading it, the message, I need to run, I am running, comes through. And that's when I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Because I have the message that he sent in Discord.
You sent a message in Discord?
In my Discord,
Let
Will.
him hear it.
In my Discord.
I was traumatized.
He wrote, it's got to be here somewhere. Hold on. It's got to be in the comrade board, right? I suspect.
Well, while you're searching for that, our next topic is one that I think you will be pleased with. Austin, show your recommendation of the Ritz-Carlton. Amazing, fantastic. What an
Oh,
accommodation.
yes.
What an accommodation. The gym, I've spent so many fantastic hours atop the world, drinking a protein shake, having a coffee, eating a banana. I mean, you really chose a fantastic place, and I'd like to give you your flowers.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting on the 116th floor.
Yes.
2 floors above us is the world's tallest bar.
In the world, yes. The world's tallest bar.
Highest bar in the
and we are looking out over Hong Kong. I was able to secure an upgrade for the team.
Yes. Wait. Okay. Okay.
You're jumping.
You're
jumping ahead.
jumping into our next topic.
You're jumping
because
into this topic.
Every rose, when I give you your rose, has its
thorn.
I want to sell something.
I sell everything I own constantly.
What?
Because I always want new things, so I have to sell my old things.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah, and you know what doesn't hold me back? Being stupid and dumb. Because sometimes I'm stupid and dumb, but even a dummy like me can figure out how to use Shopify.
Me too. I'm also stupid.
You're
and
not in
dumb,
this conversation.
But I also use
Shut
Shopify.
up.
You've never sold
Quiet.
anything in your
I
life.
sell so much merchandise on Shopify.
You wish you could sell like I do. You
Sorry,
wish.
you were saying something?
So anyway, I sell everything I find. Sometimes I find sand dollars.
Oh.
And I take them home and I think, freak, you know who would love this?
They're small mollusks.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mollusks would like it back, and they're able to buy it on my
You're
Shopify.com
kidnapping
website.
the children of mollusks and selling them at Shopify.
I don't know why you're always making this about you.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Anyway, turn those what ifs and why nots and keep giving those big dreams your best shot with
Yeah,
Shopify.
that's
and I
awesome.
have big dreams to return all of the sand dollars to the mollusks if they want to purchase them from me. And you can sign up for your $1 per month trial. Start selling today at shopify.com/fear. Go to shopify.com/fear. That's shopify.com/fear.
Would you like to talk about
Hold on.
the upgrade situation, or would you like
let's
us
set
to?
the scene. Let's set the scene.
Yeah.
We travel.
I'll be Austin Show. You be Hassan.
Okay.
Piker.
We are traveling from Chengdu
That's right.
to Hong Kong. Okay. And after an entire day's worth of travel, we finally get to the Ritz-Carlton. Austin Show has petitioned.
Let me get to the desk first.
Austin Show.
I need to work my magic.
Austin Show has petitioned to come
I
to the
need to
Ritz-Carlton.
work my magic on them.
I find out while we're arriving at Ritz-Carlton that Ritz-Carlton is actually a Marriott property.
Yes.
This will
Told
be
you this.
relevant later.
Told
We
you
walk
1,000
up.
times.
Austin sees the nativity scene and he says, "Oh,
Wait, there's
what a great nativity scene! I feel at home."
let me explain the situation we're facing though. We are one suite short.
Yes.
We are one suite short. So Mauricio doesn't have a suite.
Yeah.
And we would thought it would be nice for Mauricio to have a suite, but none of us are high maintenance if we don't have a suite. If I don't have a suite, if Mauricio doesn't have a suite,
Not
it's
a
okay.
big deal.
And Austin graciously goes, "Let me talk to him."
Because what did he say?
No.
He's a Marriott
Let me correct the
ambassador.
record. Let me correct the record. we all wanted a suite. All of us wanted
I
a suite.
said
It-
out
it's-
loud that I was okay without a suite.
Okay.
Well, Marsh and I said out loud that we were not okay without a suite.
Okay, so Austin says,
And we know Hassan was
says
not okay.
I'm an ambassador. I'll speak with them, and I go, oh, you can use. This was the first indication something was wrong.
Yeah.
I go, oh, you should use some of your upgrade points. He goes, no, those have cash value. I can't. We will.
Yeah, he also believes personally that he can be the first point billionaire and
He
purchase
thinks he-
a Marriott
yes.
property
right,
one
yes.
day
That's right,
with
one of
just
these
the
days.
points that he has from Marriott, and he's like, I'm an ambassador. I got this.
It's true.
And we walk up to the 113th floor,
16th.
where the lobby is, or no, the lobby at first.
Yeah.
And Austin, and I walk up and I'm about to hand my passport. Austin stops me
Yep.
and says, hold on.
Well, because he was
I got this.
he was gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
He was gonna fuck it up.
I was going to fuck it up
he was
apparently.
gonna fuck it all up and
by
said,
checking into.
Yeah, by
his
checking
yes,
into my
he was
room.
gonna fuck up the whole thing because once you check in, it's done.
Okay.
Once you check in, you've accepted what they've given you. There's no going
Okay.
back.
Well, Austin,
It's like signing a contract.
Austin
Once you
intercepts.
checked in, it's over.
Austin
you got to do everything before you
intervenes.
check in.
Austin intervenes.
Yep.
Okay, he dives in front of me and he starts talking to the front desk, and then they take us up to the club lounge. This is we went from 113 to
atop
116.
the world.
Yes.
And we are mesmerized by the beauty of Hong Kong. We're thinking,
Sprawling.
wow, we waited in long lines to get
Dazzling
here.
lights.
I'm a little bummed because I don't have my visa arrangement, so I
Right.
can't even go to Shenzhen the next day. But it's all right because Hong Kong is beautiful. We're gonna down some butter chicken and rice, and we're gonna sit here as Austin handles all of the details for
That's
us.
right. And
Aus-
gets a free suite
Yeah.
out of them.
Austin comes back. What does Austin say? Go ahead.
Well, Austin comes back to the table with a halfway grin and a look as though he knows he's
Chest puffing.
about to be chastised.
Yes. No, his chest was puffing as though he had done something.
It was both shades. So go ahead, Austin.
Well, I sat down at that desk and I looked her straight in the eye and I
That's right.
said, look, we've got 5 rooms here. We're spending a tremendous amount of money. We want an extra suite. And I know as an ambassador, I am loyal to your brand. And I believe we should get that for free.
I'm the reception desk employee. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Mr. Show. We're in Hong Kong, so I have a British accent. Mr. Show, you have 1,250,000 points
No.
as a Marriott
This was
ambassador.
not even a part. This you don't. You can't
Would
be
you
the lady at
like
the
to
desk 'cause
use? Would you like to use
can't-
any of your
you
points?
can't use the points on an
to
upgrade.
potentially
You
upgrade.
cannot. They are not
your
eligible
room.
for a point. They are. He doesn't even fucking know. You can't use your point. This is. Look at it.
No, Mr. Show, you are very
No,
capable of
you-
using your points.
You are
That is
loyalist. You have
precisely-
no account
That
or
is
anything. You don't even know how the
precisely what
program
the
works.
points
Right,
are for,
right.
You
Mr.
can't
Show.
You can't use points for an
What are
upgrade.
the points
What
for?
are the points
You can buy. You can book hotel stays, but that's got to be done through the app. It's got to be done beforehand. There's like a predetermined amount. You can't like it's just like the airlines. You can't just use points willy nilly. You can't just
Mr.
choose.
Show.
It's not like currency. It's very
Given your
specific. There's
ambassador
restrictions.
status, we've decided you
No,
can use
they
the
told
points.
me. They told me this. They said, "Well,
Please use your points, Mr. Show. You've
Because-
created a crisis. It's like the Satoshi Bitcoin.
You can't
You own
use-
too many points. There's a finite amount of points, Mr. Show.
you cannot." First of all, it's 1.5 million.
You
points.
will tank
Second of
the
all,
number of points available for the rest of us.
You cannot use your points for upgrades. Hand on the Bible. Swear on my mother.
Okay.
You cannot use points for
I
upgrade.
no, I think he's being truthful.
So
I'm
she
just
says.
fucking
she's-
joking.
she
He
says
does
to
not
me-
fuck around about this
She
shit.
says to me, it's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. So she tells me, she says, well, I'm so sorry, sir, but this is above your thing. And I said, okay. Well,
Wait. They said this is above your pay
no,
grade?
she said, well, because you're an ambassador, we can't give it to you for free, but we can offer it to you at a significant discount.
Okay.
Wait, but hold on. there's a point system that
Well-
means that there's someone above you.
No. What she meant was, even though you're an ambassador, which is the highest status, it doesn't make you eligible for any upgrades beyond the suite that you already are booked in.
Okay.
Okay, and this is like a higher level suite. They don't.
I bet
give
you there's a higher
They don't.
status.
No, there's not. They don't
They
give
won't
you
tell you.
complimentary upgrades into this suite level, which I think is ridiculous, and that's something that I'll discuss privately. But regardless, she said, "Well, I can give it to you at a significant discount as a gesture of goodwill because of your loyalty."
So Austin comes, pacing back to us, and he goes,
no. It was so kind of him to reach down into his own wallet.
Yeah. No,
and
hold
to
on.
pay for his upgrade.
No. Oh, wait. Will, that's not what happened.
What happened?
Because Austin paces back to us, and he has this proud grin on his face, but he's also a little bit worried about how this is going to go. And he says to us,
Guys, I did it. I got all of us a suite. Isn't that amazing?
At which point he received a round of applause.
yeah, we're like, oh my God, Austin, you did it. Finally, a Marriott ambassador. You pulled through. This is your moment in the spotlight.
Son of a bitch did it.
Austin,
There was only one complication. I had to pay $3,000.
No. no. No, Will. No. We, all of us, had to pay $3,000 extra dollars for Austin
Hold on.
to get a room upgrade.
I have news on that front, and I've waited to the podcast to provide that news.
Okay.
The evening that I checked in,
Right.
my shower wasn't working.
Okay, no, you're advancing. Hold on, hold this thought for a second, because in that very moment we went from excitement to, so you're making all of us pay for your room upgrade.
No, it wasn't. It was a community upgrade because Marsh got his room upgraded, and so we had to. It was the only choice. It was the only choice we could make.
It was the only one.
have stayed in the normal room.
Well, you should have been more vocal about it.
Yeah, but the beautiful part about this was that Austin came over to us and was like, you guys should be so thankful that I spent everyone else's money,
No,
including my own, to upgrade my room.
For those of you who are listening, it would have been $10,000, but I got it down 70%.
And he
I'm
was
being
like,
dramatic. I got it down about 60%.
Right.
okay, but he was like, yeah, it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't an ambassador. And we were like, Austin.
Well, listen, I can stomach it because ultimately the room was flawless.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're using it.
Wait.
And we're using it for the podcast.
Wait. The room was flawless?
Well, my room had some issues.
Oh.
I got here and I went to go take a shower and the shower didn't work.
Well, first, before you got into the room, we FaceTimed each other.
Yeah.
And we realized that everyone had quite similar sized suites, which created a moment of panic and crisis in Austin.
There was no panic and crisis. I was happy. I was relieved
because
that you guys got a similar experience.
we were all walking around our suites, FaceTime on, showing the rest of the room, and coming to the conclusion that Austin's room actually wasn't all that different from any of our rooms.
Except for the fact that his shower didn't work.
So my shower doesn't work. So I call down, the texts come up, and they said, then the manager calls me and he says, Austin, it's going to be an hour. And it was midnight. And he said, what we can do is we can offer you another room to shower in. And I said, well, my bag is 82 pounds.
Right.
And we would have to lug all our stuff to the next room. And for those of you who are watching and they're like, Austin, that's such a whatever, you're defending the interests of capital.
True.
You're defending the interests of capital. You're sitting there and you're being
we're
like,
Chinese
oh,
and we don't do that.
They try to help you, but no. Once something goes wrong, you as a consumer have an opportunity to get what you paid for, and we paid for a
That's
suite.
what Karl Marx said that.
Right, he did
Pretty
famously.
sure.
We paid for something, and we are going to get that value. So what happened is he said that's an hour, and I said, look, sir,
Karl Marx, customer is always right.
I did the thing that any man would do, and I said, sir, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. And he said,
My dear friends paid for this.
no, hold on, wait. So he said, well, you're right,
They
sir.
would want me to
You're right,
shower.
sir. I have another suite for you.
Oh.
It's even bigger. And it's a corner room. Would you like that as an upgrade? And I said, that would be a good trade-off. So he comes to my room, and he comes in, and I've got my bags ready, and he said, sir, I've got some terrible news. That shower also doesn't work. So it's best that you stay here, and they fix it. And I go, okay.
Why you should have been like, why don't they fix that one?
So I say, okay. Well, certainly there's something you could do for this inconvenience.
Yes.
And he said, well, when are you going to the airport? And I was like, no. This is worth more than a free ride to the airport.
Yes.
Right? So I said, he said, well, maybe we can give you a ride to the airport. And I said,
We
already have a car and ride to the airport. And he said, okay. And I said, look, this is very disappointing to me because I feel like, we expected this, whatever.
As a Marriott ambassador.
We go in and out and over again. He said, you're right, sir. So, just water. So he said, you're right, sir. I will comp this evening.
Nice.
Oh, so that just the one evening.
Yes. So one of the nights in this suite.
So how much did you knock it down further?
It was just the
so-
upgrade fee that I got comped for the first night. So $1,000
Nice.
away.
Well, Austin, I have
So
to,
still $2,000 extra that we all pay from the
I
podcast.
have
Divided
to,
by 5, that's...
I have to say, you make my life so much more vibrant and fun.
Oh, thank you.
And that cost is a pittance
Oh.
compared to the joy you bring me and the joy that this room brought you.
Oh, thank you. It did. I last night I
But
sat
know
there.
that you're not getting shit for Christmas.
What?
You ain't getting
yeah.
a fucking thing.
Oh yeah, no, this is your Christmas gift.
What? This is my
Put
Yeah,
a
Christmas.
Merry
bow
Christmas.
on it, bitch.
Merry Christmas.
But we love you. God, we love you.
Okay.
This is way more than what I would have bought you for
I did.
Christmas.
No, I really like my creature comforts. Last night
Yes?
I took a nice hot shower.
Mm.
I got in a robe,
Ooh.
and I yeah, they did. They fixed the shower. I got in a robe. I pulled that chair up to the window, and I turned a little lamp on, turned the rest of the lights off, and I got down and I got a little cup of coffee, and I got my cheesecake. And
you drank coffee at night?
it was just decaf, yeah. And I just sat there and looked at the view in silence, and I turned on a little Engelbert Humperdinck. And I looked out the view, and I just enjoyed myself in my little slippers
that
and my
sounds
robe.
phenomenal.
And Christian was asleep, so I had some peace and quiet. And he was just
Except for Engelbert.
yeah, except for Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah.
And I just sat there, and I really appreciate it. And I had such a wonderful time in this room. I really did.
That's fantastic.
And thank you to all of you at home. Truly,
Truly.
it wouldn't be possible without you.
God, this trip was so fucking funny.
And us who paid for the upgrade for the room.
I still kind of think that it's like, yes, I did receive the upgrade. But
Is it like we all received?
But I feel
the
like we all, because Marsh got a suite, you got a suite, we all got a suite, so it was a community
Which we paid
upgrade.
for. And then also the upgrade for your suite.
No, Marsh's suite did not. Well, yes, but we all of our upgrades were paid for through
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah.
Right? Mine was just a little bit more,
Right.
Yeah, around
but relatively speaking.
$3,000 extra dollars.
Well,
Who's counting?
Yeah.
who's counting?
We don't even know what the extra bill is going to look like with all the drinks that we've been consuming that were not a part of the initial tab. Yeah, in a
That's
couple
okay.
days we're going to see another tab from the
Yes.
agency that we're working with,
Yeah.
which is why it's so funny when people are like, Hassan, you're getting paid by the government of China. It's like, bitch, I've been
No.
paying China.
We are funding the government
I've
of
been
China.
stimulating
Yeah.
the Chinese economy.
We are funding
in
the entire
meaningful
government of China.
ways. Okay.
Also, I gotta say something. Right now, I can only think about one thing. Marsh, look at me in my eyes. In a few hours, I'm gonna land in Japan. I'm gonna drive to a kombini, preferably a family mart. I'm gonna crack open an egg sando. I'm gonna lay a fammy chicky across it, slutty, hot, crispy. And I'm gonna take a bite. and it's gonna fucking fill my mouth with a pleasure that neither one of you have ever experienced in your entire fucking lifetime.
I've had that.
And I'm gonna come. No, dude, it's like when you dream of a former love, you can never. The most recent one is always the
I could
best.
easily just experience it by
No,
also
you
flying
couldn't.
to China.
You couldn't.
But I will not
No,
be.
you couldn't.
I'm going to.
We need more bevs.
I'm going to Shanghai.
Wait, yo, Mark.
Yo, hold on.
Wait, hold on. You could
That-
just like go to the club lounge down the road, and they have beers.
Beer.
If you get like 100 beers,
55 French fries,
just
55
put some in your
hamburgers,
pants.
55 tater
Just
tots,
steal-
55
just, yeah,
nuggets.
just
Yeah, yeah.
steal them.
dump all the. I brought that for you guys.
That is, you're gonna go down with a bag. I love this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, we are hitting the
go take as
Ritz-Carlton
many.
right now.
Yeah, just go take as many as you can. And
Dog,
then if
we
they,
upgraded for this fucking room.
By the way, I got to tell you something. Marsh and I talked to the tailor today. You'll think this is funny. We asked, did you have to use a lot of extra fabric
oh,
for Hassan's suit?
what did he say?
He gave us an exact figure.
how much?
You use 33% more fabric than the average human being. I asked if it would be easier to cloth a horse. She silently nodded.
Yes, I'm a big boy. What do you want? It's fine. They told me I wasn't the biggest person. They've actually. There is one other person. I think they
There's
were an
Yao.
American.
It had to be Yao.
No, they didn't. I don't think they did Yao Ming, but there was one other person that they've actually done this for that was like wider than myself, and that person was very rotund, like a
Right.
sumo wrestler.
Right.
So I'm the second largest person that they've ever clothed.
I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss this trip.
I have had the time of my life.
Yeah,
I've had the time of my life.
right.
Like I have not laughed as hard as I have laughed in the last few weeks in my entire life.
Yeah, we were.
I have laughed from the moment we hit that airport at LAX 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
Wow.
We
It's
have
been
been
only 2 weeks.
laughing. I've been laughing my ass off, and it has been an emotional journey. We're tired, exhausted,
highs, lows.
highs and lows.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I'm gonna look back on this and be like, man, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I
You know
will-
what we can all agree on, too?
What?
We miss Cutie Cinderella.
We do miss Cutie
We
Cinderella.
miss Cutie Cinderella.
We do miss Cutie Cinderella
We miss
tremendously.
the fourth Power Ranger.
Yes, we do. And we wish one day, my dream is that she will travel with us and experience these things with us. One day I dream.
Well, I think we have to get the Madden bus for the next trip, and we have to go to like Tijuana.
No, I think we trank dart her. We just hit her
No,
with the.
we can't trank dart her.
But you did it anyway.
Did they give you a look? Ah, God, I
You
love
did it
you, Mauricio Miranda.
sneakily.
Tsingtao! This is the beer that the guy drinks, Paizo or whatever his name is. Wait, you only got us 3?
What, did you not get us a? Is there not a bottle opener?
No, there's one in your room.
Okay.
But I will say this, and I wonder if you guys agree with me. I think you will. We went to China,
China.
the People's Republic of China.
We really shouldn't have gone, but we did.
Yeah. Mainland, right? Mainland China.
That's right.
We went to Beijing,
Sad.
Shanghai, Chongqing, and Chengdu. And traveling from Chengdu, this is probably the most shocked I have felt in this entire China trip. Traveling from Chengdu back to Hong Kong made me feel like I went through a time traveling machine. Because I think Chengdu and mainland China in general, the tier 1 cities that we went to and the unofficial tier 1 cities that we went to, were so far advanced that I feel like Hong Kong is stuck in the past. In a way that is almost, in a way that's not dissimilar to Tokyo, where it's like Tokyo has a lot of elements of, I mean, Tokyo is beautiful. It's a beautiful city. And so is Hong Kong. And there's this sense of nostalgia, and you're like, wow, you know, this is like this is a poppin' city. Like this is a real vibrant city. Can you give me the bottle opener too, please?
Yeah.
But I feel like mainland China and the places that we went to were just it feels like it is at a different caliber.
It's interesting that you feel that way.
Do you disagree with that?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't feel that way.
You don't feel like Hong Kong is chaotic, but also simultaneously like backwards in many ways?
It's just, I mean, for me, it's just such an apples and oranges.
I got a weird theory.
Yeah.
China, everything's new. Let's give it 20, 30 years.
That's crazy.
No, this is, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
It's a little
like,
copium because I'm going back home.
yeah.
But maybe give it 20, 30 years.
No, Hong Kong just feels like such a different beast. It just feels like such a different beast.
It's a different beast, but I don't like it as much as I like mainland China.
That's fair. That's fair.
You've been in chaotic circumstances the entire time that you've been in Hong Kong.
Right.
You had a fucking anxiety attack.
Yeah, some under my control, some not.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's just the vibes are definitely different here.
Look,
but I feel like the vibes were a little bit better in Chengdu.
I hate to say it. I'm going to tell you right now.
Go ahead.
I preferred mainland China to Hong Kong. It's hard because
Cheers.
Well, I mean, can I be honest?
I'm a little.
Some locations I prefer to Hong Kong for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Beijing, absolutely.
No.
not.
Oh, okay,
Beijing doesn't count. Beijing
Okay,
doesn't
you're
count.
right.
Beijing,
You're right.
Absolutely
I
not.
was thinking
Beijing
about
does not count. No.
By the way, I was talking to Irene, our amazing,
Lovely.
fantastic,
Yes.
incredible tour guide.
Fabulous.
And she was talking shit about your itinerary.
What do you mean?
But she
Why?
was like, he requested a bunch of things that I would never take anybody to.
Like what?
She's like, there's a lot of fun stuff that I wanted to do that we just didn't get to.
Like what?
The Great Wall.
I wanted to do the Great Wall.
Why didn't we?
Do you think I was like, let's not do the Great
Yes.
Wall?
In fact, you did.
No, I
Because
didn't.
it conflicted with something else we had to do. You want to take a guess?
What?
That's what it was.
How the hell can you? How can they police an
We
entire wall?
absolutely could stream the Great Wall. Speed did it too. There's no fucking shot. No, that's ridiculous. We absolutely could have streamed the Great Wall. Just like we fucking streamed the Kowloon Park today, and it was incredible. And Irene fucking said we couldn't stream it, and I was like, fuck it, we should still go and stream it. Just like we streamed the fucking pandas. I'm telling you, they are far more restrained with their suggestions. And if it wasn't for March, because we spent 3 fucking whole months, mostly March and David, setting up that itinerary, and the initial itinerary that they sent us was far worse than the one that we actually experienced. So when Irene says, "Oh, this stuff is so boring" or whatever, yeah, there was stuff in there that I wanted to do. There was stuff in there that I thought was like entertaining and interesting that I know my audience actually appreciated quite a fucking bit. But ultimately, the reason why we got this itinerary was mostly because they were doing the boring old person tourism tour
Right.
for us. That wasn't us. We actually made it more vibrant and dynamic.
True.
You can't even have input. Neither of you can have input in this because he's the only one who added
I
stuff.
said it was true.
Yeah,
I
I'm
said
just
it
saying.
was true. I also I knew the itinerary from top to bottom. Most specifically, I knew where we were staying.
Right.
And let me tell you, I will say this: this hotel is unlike anything I've ever seen. That's one thing. Hong Kong killed. This was the best hotel we've stayed in. the
I don't
entire
think
trip.
so.
Oh, you want to disagree with me?
Yeah, Chengdu I think was better,
No.
except for
Let me tell you-
Ooh, Chengdu is
Chengdu was fantastic, but there's multiple variables that go into this.
Okay, no bidets was a major L. But
No
still.
bidets. But that's not the other. Oh God, we sound so ridiculous. But
Yeah, we might have cut some of this.
Nah,
no.
we're spoiled.
I'm
we're
talking.
spoiled brats.
I'm talking about the view of this hotel is. Yeah, but this is insanity.
Shanghai view was pretty sick. I mean, all the. I mean,
I can walk
Rose
around.
Reviews was kind of ass because it's just Beijing.
Guys, I just want to let you know, I can walk up to the window and put my dick on the window and nobody's seeing it. Not because it's small.
Like you would give it a good tug beforehand, is what you're saying. Because if you were
I
to
I could jerk off.
if you were to press your flaccid cock on the cold window,
Yes. Ain't nobody gonna see that because I'm so high up, is what I was saying.
Right.
I could walk around naked.
Right.
I could put my butt cheeks against the window. Nobody is gonna see it because I am so high up. That's what I'm talking
they do
about.
have telescopes in the
Well,
rooms.
I mean, ultimately, aside from all that, I was so impressed by China.
Yeah, it
Mainland
was
and Hong
fantastic.
Kong. I had a fantastic time. Opened my eyes. I was telling Marsh, I think ultimately the locations, the events, the hotels, the shopping, for me, it all pales in comparison to some of the people we got to meet.
Oh,
I think that was the best part for me.
Tremendous.
Was the people, because
Shouts out to Penny.
ultimately,
My girl,
I
Penny.
had so much fun with the people I met. And that's what I really felt today when I went and picked up your suits and got my measurement. Apparently, I didn't need to pick up your suits. I wish I would have known that. But interacting with that tailor and his family felt like such a privilege to just sit down and be invited into their home. And it was awesome. It was a humbling experience. It was an enriching experience. And I recommend, if you come to China, go interact with the people. That's what really won me over
My
in this
favorite, straight up, hands down, my favorite experience was basketball. And my favorite experience was basketball for that exact same reason. Because out of all of the things that we did, that was the one time where we were unrestrained, unrestricted, straight up hanging out with the locals. They barely spoke any English, but it didn't matter because we were still communicating through like playing competitive sports with one another. And that was my favorite experience for that exact same reason. Because like we were just hanging out. We were just chilling with those guys. And I don't know how it translated on camera. And we did end up losing both of those games of basketball. But ultimately, that was my favorite experience for that reason. That and the wonton dumpling shop where I got to, engage in the ancient Chinese tradition of what is it called, busking? When I was busking people, when I was getting people to come into this.
Dude, that
to the
video
store.
of me fucking sweating it out in the kitchen is so goddamn fun.
Yeah.
my stream.
It's fantastic.
My stream that I planned.
We will be talking more about your stream that you planned and other things that we've done in China behind the paywall at patreon.com/fearan. Thank you so much for your support. It is actually what funds Austin's hotel upgrades. So please subscribe to patreon.com/fearan. And on this very special occasion, you are going to get so many additional content the moment that March actually starts uploading said additional content to the Patreon.
Why fuck me, though?
Gabe, I literally gave the drive. I put the drive is in there. He said he edited the video. It's in the drive that you gave me. I can look. I can show you.
Austin has uploaded the videos of the drive.
I swear, he literally texted me and said, Gabe said,
Well, that's neither here nor there. We'll figure out the logistics of it, but content abound headed your way from China and beyond. Thank you so much, you guys. We get to do something like this, but once in a lifetime, and that rare occurrence, that blue moon, is thanks totally in part to you and your loyal viewership and patronage. And we promise you that we're going to spill tea behind this paywall. So thank you to our viewers on YouTube. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. And I already told Irene, we'll be back in this country within a fortnight.
Oh yeah, we'll be here
Probably.
next year, 100%.
Yep.
By the way, Marsh and I figured out that we both were given 10-year visas.
Okay.
No, we checked. We have 10-year visas.
No, mine's a year.
No, your
It's a year.
visa, it has the date, the end date on it.
Right. It's 10 years from now.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You guys already have. Yeah, no, it's not a 10-year visa.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. No.
All right. Well,
Well, anyway,
All right.
that's it
We'll
for
see you
us.
then.
We'll see you behind the paywall. And if not, we'll see you back on U.S. soil. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you. And that's it for Fear End. He hit us with the Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Khalil, no.
Hassan, no.
No.
Look.
Do
Christian.
not buy my pants.
Look,
No, it's, like,
Hassan.
it's so fucking.
Hassan.
It's such bullshit. It's like the same energy as him being like, Caroline, I'll get out if you insist. If you insist.
Doesn't move.
When Austin says if you insist, know that he has no ambition of changing his situation
And that you must
whatsoever.
insist.
Yes.